Hi, this is Jim from the B Team Podcast. As our regular listeners know, I do some farming. By farming, of course, I mean we have 6 chickens, a rabbit, and a few turkeys. Well, not unlike Liam Neeson, I've developed a certain set of skills. One of those is the ability to understand and interpret the calls and gesticulations of the American white-breasted turkey. Today, I brought in our male turkey, Tom, to demonstrate. I thought this would be appropriate for our Thanksgiving show, so here we go. Now, it's important to remember, I can recognize what it is that Tom is, quote, saying, unquote, but there's no indication that he can understand me. Okay, Tom, I'm ready to interpret for the world. Well, Tom, you're welcome. I'm happy you like it. He thanked me for the quality and quantity of the food I've been providing. Anything else? Oh, okay. He says he has a few complaints he'd like to address. Well, yeah, Tom, I guess. It's the internet, so everybody in the world can hear it, I guess. Why? Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. He said there needs to be a little more heat in the barn. I can certainly understand. More light, too. Got it. Could you slow down just a little? I want to make... Wait, what? No longer tolerate the treatment of your kind? What are you getting at? Please, Tom, slow down. Pagan ritual? Tom, what are you... Do you mean Thanksgiving? Rise up? What on earth could you mean, rise up? Oh my God, Tom, is that a gun? How did you get a... Hannah, get the kids, we gotta get out. And it's not that I was there or anything, but they didn't even have turkey for the first one. They had lobster, rabbit, chicken, fish, squash, beans, chestnuts, hickory nuts, onions, leeks, dried fruits, maple syrup and honey. What? Goat cheese. That's the first Thanksgiving. No mention of turkey.
This holiday has gotten so much better because that list sounds horrible. There's some people that are probably like, oh, that sounds phenomenal, but to me, that sounds awful.
I imagine if you were on a boat for,
for
several months.
Yeah, if you're on a boat, anything sounds good.
Yeah.
You know?
If you're chewing on toenail clippings for 7 months.
Yeah, you've been looking at the same dude for 7 months, like, yeah, I'm going to eat that dude. Or worse.
I'm told, according to the Thanksgiving show outline I have printed in front of me.
You're welcome.
You have a funny Thanksgiving story. Or humor. Stories?
Well, it's kind of, yeah. I mean, it's 2 rolled into 1. That's a 2-for-1 deal. Because it's revolves around the same thing.
Okay.
The Turkey Bowl. It's a tradition for me. And what the Turkey Bowl is the day after Thanksgiving. Most people think, Black Friday immediately. Me, I'm like, it's my Christmas. I get to play, basically, I'm going to say flag football with air quotes because most of the time people black out and it becomes tackle football.
Do you still have a Christmas?
Yeah.
You said that's your Christmas.
It's exciting. It's like, the anticipation.
Okay.
Gets me pumped up.
But you still have Christmas.
Why were you so fixated on this Christmas thing?
I'm sorry.
Get off of it.
Okay.
We're on.
It's the day after Thanksgiving.
Bowl. Yes.
Black Friday, some people say.
Right.
Racist people.
That's got to be black.
And you are having
a football game.
And you call it
the Turkey Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally. It starts with a little pregame action. We meet at a house nearby, the field.
By pregame action, you mean?
Hors d'oeuvres and such. A lovely cocktail party.
Mm-hmm.
Some mingling. Uh-huh. And, just meeting up with friends you haven't talked to in a while.
Drinking a box of wine.
How dare you? First of all, it's hard liquor and beer. If Franzia makes an appearance, we're going to play Slap the Bag, but...
Slap the Bag. I got a feeling there's a story there, too, somewhere, someday. Yeah.
But anyway, after the pregame happens, we mosey on down to the field. Now, my stories are revolved around a little bit earlier. This is when I wasn't allowed to participate in the Turkey Bowl because I was too young. But my uncles played in the game, so I lived close by, and my mom would take me to the game so we could watch the Turkey Bowl unfold.
Wow.
Okay. I got excited, because it's like watching a family member play in a like a professional football game. Not really, but you get excited because you're young.
Right.
Anyway, a friend of ours, he invites all of his alumni folks to the game. like I said, there's drinking at the game. So there's a fella there who's going at it super hard. Okay.
There's always that guy.
So this is the first time I'm seeing this.
I used to be that guy.
First time I'm seeing anybody face a fifth of Jack Daniels by themselves. Okay, that's impressive. So I'm watching that go down whilst watching the game because I'm just intrigued. You know, I don't know what's about to happen.
How old are you? You said you were younger.
I'm gonna peg it at about 10.
All right.
In that arena, could have been a little bit younger, a little bit older, but I'm gonna say about 10.
Now, is your mom imbibing? Is she knocking back a few?
No,
while she's watching the game.
Not a huge drinker. My mom.
Okay, you're
not
just
a huge drinker.
So you and mom, you're just there
hanging out, chilling.
Okay.
So anyway, I'm watching that. Halftime comes, and that's usually when you don't drink during the game necessarily, unless you run to the sideline. But everybody drinks again to kind of re-up, Yeah. Well, a buddy of ours, a family friend, takes that opportunity to propose to his wife.
Well, how nice.
Okay. Yeah, right. Well, I mean, it's a surprise. You know, it's a thing they both enjoy. So I'm not here to judge people. I'm not here to judge.
No.
Okay. So he gets down on the knee, and he pulls out what I remember as a cigar wrapper ring thing. Okay. Oh, no. I don't know if that's for real what I saw. I think that's what it was. I said I was young.
Yeah.
So he slides that onto her finger. I think obviously a ring came after the fact.
Okay.
But at the moment, I don't believe that there was one there. I could be wrong, but that's how I remember it going down. Now, after that excitement, everybody's pumped up. There was another gentleman there, not the same guy who was drinking the fifth of Jack. Some other random guy I don't even know. I don't know him.
Okay.
He was there. He was drinking, I think, a Bud Light. Couldn't tell you. But he, in his excitement, football spikes it onto the ground.
Okay.
And half of it sprays onto me.
Yeah.
Needless to say, that was the best second half of a turkey bowl I ever saw because I was hammered. First time I ever blacked out. Now, I'm kidding. I didn't get drunk. But yeah, I mean, I just thought it was hilarious. I'm like, I'm a little kid. Some dude just gets all cranked up, man, at a flag football game, spikes a beer all over me.
Now, did you understand intoxication at that time? Did you?
No. I think I was too young to realize what was going on.
You just thought everybody was being silly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hi, this is Emma Woods. Check out my book Beast and Savages and listen to the B Team with Cory and Jim.
At Gold Canyon, we understand you aspire to create a home where meals are shared, memories are made, and the expression of you shines through. From candles to decor, our first thought is always a design you'll love. Every candle we create meets the highest standards, yours. It means things like even burns that prevent tunneling, cool wax that's safe for kids and pets, safety wicks that self-extinguish, and consistent fragrance from the first light to the last. And when it comes to decor, we combine inspiration from international trendsetters with real-life practical attributes to deliver products that make your holidays and every day something special. Contact your Gold Canyon consultant at pennyfox.mygc.com. That's pennyfox.mygc.com. pennyfox.mygc.com.
The second story revolving around the Turkey Bowl has to do with the same fellow that proposed. Okay. I don't know. I think that the couple was married at this point in time because I think they were living together. So anyway, it's a few years down the road. I'm still too young to participate, but I enjoy watching the game. So, I'm coming down watching the game. And during the game, a fire truck goes by the field. You know? And jokingly, that guy says, hey, he's probably going to my house. Yeah. Unbeknownst to him.
Nope.
When he gets back home, he finds his porch burnt to a crisp. Now,
no.
Here's a fun fact for all you turkey fans out there, especially deep fried turkey fans. You don't want to let that thing thaw out before you put that in a deep fryer. Yes, he was a victim of the dreaded frozen deep fried turkey.
His front porch?
Yeah.
Did the entire house go?
No. Just most of the front of it. Like the front porch got all lit up. Yeah. But he called it.
Man.
Didn't even know he called it and called it at the time. He's like, I bet they're going to my house. Yep. They were. So, yeah, those are my two Turkey Bowl stories.
Awesome. Well, my favorite Thanksgiving story has really nothing to do with me or my family.
Mm-hmm.
Like I told you, our Thanksgivings have always been really sedate.
Low key, laid back.
I think when I was really young, I remember like my grandfather, my dad, and other folks, they would go out hunting after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
They go out rabbit hunting or whatever. But that petered out after a while. They just stopped doing that.
Sure.
But that I remember that seemed
like
exciting to me at the time.
Yeah.
But my favorite story about Thanksgiving is an episode of Cops that I watched. That's the only part I had in this was I was watching television.
Well, sure. Don't they have like a cops marathon on Thanksgiving?
I'm not sure.
They should.
I'm not sure. They may have at one time, and that's probably where I saw this. But it was on Thanksgiving. This episode took place on Thanksgiving Day. Okay?
So they were dude, that's so meta.
Yeah.
You were watching it on Thanksgiving and a Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, and it was a Thanksgiving episode. So the police officers, they get called to a domestic disturbance at a house.
So husband wife getting slappity on people.
Getting in it. Yep. Things getting punchy in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So the cops show up, and they have a guy and a lady there. They're talking to. They get them separated, and she's telling her story. Now, I don't think I need to tell you that these two people were hammered. Okay,
mm-hmm.
They live in a mobile home. Again, no judgment.
No,
and it was down south.
People got to live somewhere.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So Daryl and Lisa, all right, were fitting and a feuding about something or other, and it spills over into their Thanksgiving dinner. Now, she allegedly slapped him or poked him with a turkey leg. All right? So he, being trained in the arts, I'm sure.
Deadly weapon registered with the government, his hands I'm talking about. Right?
Yeah. He responds to that poking with slapping her across her face. Or jibs, as you might call it on Thanksgiving. And so, he took offense to this. She took offense. So they get into this battle. He ends up stabbed with a fork.
So he lost.
Yeah. So the cops are talking to him. They're separated. Everybody's bloody. So they decide, the cop tells him, with all the evidence we've gathered here, you're being arrested for domestic violence. And of course, he's all surprised. They're like, what the hell?
Like, I got stabbed, mother. How am I getting hooked?
Yeah, that's exactly what he was doing. He's like, the ambulance is here for me. What's she, you going to arrest her too? He's like, no, she's going to stay at the house. You're both probably going to be charged, blah, blah, blah. So they're hooking him up in the handcuffs. They got him in the handcuffs, and it's the walk of shame to the cruiser. And they got to go past her. He's like, Lisa, I don't understand why you're doing this, man. He said, come on. I love you. Bitch! So they stuff him and haul him down to
Gotta
HQ
get the last shot.
and get him. Yeah, that long pause in between there. That was my very favorite. I love you. Yep.
Oh.
Woo.
Dude, I love me some hillbillies.
Yeah.
There's nothing funnier. I imagine a hillbilly Thanksgiving has to be a borderline one of the greatest things you could ever witness in your lifetime.
Well,
it's got to be.
Listen, I think that's why the Duck Dynasty thing is so popular. Is because, rich hillbillies are the best. There's nothing better. There's absolutely nothing better.
It's like the aforementioned J.J. Abrams film.
Yeah.
There's no limit to the budget, so the explosions and all the gunfire is going to be magnified quite a bit.
Yep.
So sure, but I'm talking about poor hillbillies because you got to get creative. Instead of just buying fireworks, now we got to make them. And somebody's cousin's always got some gunpowder or something, some pipe bomb he learned how to make on YouTube that they're going to light and blow up at Thanksgiving to celebrate America. You can just imagine. I want to go, what we should do? We should road trip and do our first remote show next year, like Georgia. Hit up a trailer park or Florida.
I got the name of it. We'll call it the Hold My Beer Tour. The famous last words before a dude blows up.
Yeah. Hold my beer. Watch this.
Yeah. That would
epic.
be the best. Absolutely.
That, and think about how that good Southern fried food we're going to get.
You need to tell these folks.
How they can get a hold of us?
Yeah, please.
We wrapping it. We should have told people.
This is abbreviated.
It is. Not going to be an hour-long show this week, folks.
No.
Because this is a special. This is a bonus what you're getting right
With
now.
all the stuff I'm going to have to edit out of this, it's probably going to be about 11 minutes. So
It's Thanksgiving, man. Like what you say, we can't.
Nobody's listening.
You can't come up. You can't polish a turd and turn it into a diamond.
This
you just
one's
can't
for practice. We'll take this one for practice.
But yeah, how you can get a hold of us? We got big news. This is the first show we can let people know on the actual show, not on all of our social media outlets. We're on iTunes and Stitcher now.
Man.
Now, iTunes, I think everybody knows about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to explain Stitcher a little bit because people that I know don't exactly know what it is. It is an app that you can download on your phone. You can also just go to the website on your computer. But if you do download it on your phone, that way you can listen to our show wherever you want. Because you download the episode while in a Wi-Fi area, thus eliminating any minutes usage on your plan. Then you can listen to us at any point in time throughout the day, week, whatever, and it doesn't take any data from your plan. Wow. So it's completely, the app's free, the download is free, and you can listen to us without burning any of your minutes. So technically that's for free too. You're welcome, listeners.
Nice.
Also, you can go to SoundCloud and get access to all our episodes. And we are obviously on YouTube. We broadcast video every week on there. Facebook and Twitter, obviously, social media. Latest news will be on Facebook, tweets, things of that nature. And then last but not least, we've got the email, point19productions@gmail.com. I repeat, point19productions@gmail.com. You can email us show ideas, questions, concerns, comments, hate mail, guest ideas. It doesn't matter. It can be you hate us, you love us, whatever. It's all good. And then check out the website, point19productions.com. Basically the same thing as email minus the @gmail.com. point19productions.com. You can get up-to-date news on there as well. Blogs with some photographs, cool stuff like that. We should have a merch page coming out here fairly soon. And you'll be able to rock us wherever you go.
And do all that stuff that you kids do on the Facebook and on the interwebs.
Click
Hit
the
that
button.
the subscribe, the everything, because you have no idea how much that helps us. It all has to do with something a potential advertiser told me is called algorithms or something.
That's just a big term for money.
We need count. We need bodies. We need people clicking those buttons, saying that they're looking at us and listening to us.
Even if you only listen to one episode.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Please.
Comment and share, too. That way it hits all your friends.
Yeah.
Sorry, from a Pepsi Max break.
Don't never be sorry for that. Don't you
I'm not.
dare
I'll always interrupt the show to drink some Pepsi Max. I don't care about that 10 seconds of dead air.
And all I ask you to do is love somebody.
911, what is your emergency?
My name is Stefan. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in some type of basement or something. There's microphones everywhere. There's computers and cases of Pepsi Max stacked up along the walls. I don't know how I got here. My car broke down out in the country and I just... Oh no, I hear someone.
Sir? Sir? Hello there, sir? Oh my.